Greetings and salutations to all the viewers around the world. You are tuning into another episode of Top 3. I am your host, Tony Mui, and 3 participants get to showcase 3 sneakers from their collection. Whether it be super hyped or something basic with a good story, they decide. There's only one rule to this show, and that is, after a sneaker is shown, the participant must say with that Joe Byron energy, "Talk to me nice." And with that said, let's meet the participants. In one corner, she's a conversational hustler. That means the public relations skills are top tier. Representing the West Side, Redondo Beach, California, give it up for Rachel, Gail, Lowry.
What up, what up?
And in the other corner, he's a real-life anchorman, television and digital host for Sportsnet Toronto, Ontario. Make some noise for Faizal Khamisa.
Yes. Thank you.
And rounding out the group, he is one of the original shoe tubers, dating back to almost a decade ago, more seasoned than Old Bay. Give it up for Collective Kicks founder, HesKicks.
Hold on, everybody.
All right, folks, so we determined the order in which the participants go off camera, and the order will go like this. We have Rachel kicking it off, followed by Faizal, and then Hes closing out the round. No categories. Let's get right into the kicks. Rachel, please take it away.
All right, so I had to start my number one with the shoe for me that started my love affair with sneakers, and that would be the Jordan 11, specifically these Reds. The reason why this shoe is also special to me is because I caught this back in the day when we were able to line up overnight on 34th Street in New York.
Wow.
I got in line, a whole gang of dudes tried to cut in front of line of me. There happened to be a cop right there. I called the NYPD over. They politely escorted all those gentlemen out of line. They let Foot Locker know they couldn't cop any sneakers because they were disturbing the peace. And I was still able to get my kicks because they cooked all those fools to the side. So this shoe for me, the patent leather butteriness, the colorway, it is just so iconic beyond Space Jam for me. This will always be my number one sneaker, the Jordan 11s. And with that, talk to me nice, Tony. Talk to me nice.
Damn. Let me find out. Rachel was out in the streets regulating.
In these streets. See these hoop earrings with my name on it? Yes, NY is in the building, even though I'm repping the West Coast right now.
I like that. Faizal, you're up, man.
Gotta match that energy somehow. Gotta match that energy, but that's okay. I'll pretend it's a TV show for me right now. Okay, similar to Rachel, I'm gonna go with the shoe that kind of started it all-ish for me. Maybe 5 years ago, but has a little sentiment to it as well. I got the Jordan 1 Chameleon, aka the Toronto 2017 All-Star Game Jordan. My city, NBA is all gathering here. I'm like 5 years into a sports national job here in Canada, and it's the first like big cool event that I got to attend and be part of and interview a bunch of athletes for NBA players. They were coming in and out of our studio, had the best of best stars in the city, and I was at a sneaker party one of the nights. I won't say what company it was. It wasn't this one though, I'll say that. And all I could think about were these, and I ended up losing my keys at the party. I literally ran into Shaquille O'Neal. When I found my keys outside under my car, I begged the bouncer to let me back in because the girl I was taking had like 20 minutes to stay there before I realized I lost my keys. But then we had to wait because Snoop Dogg and his crew were going in before us, and we just kind of followed them in. And again, I promise you the whole time, I was thinking about how I didn't get these shoes. And then I had to find a way to get them, and I did. And they are worn to death like a lot of my shoes are because I don't care about trying to preserve a lot of these. I want to wear them and have the memory kind of stick with me. So Chameleon ones, talk to me nice.
Wow,
All
big
right,
name
cool.
drops. You got Shaq, Snoop Dogg, and
Oh, they don't know me. They don't know me.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
fine.
do that, right? That's it.
It's
That's all it
fine.
was.
It's fine. We'll just take credit for it. For those who attended All-Star Weekend in Toronto, probably the coldest All-Star Weekend ever.
I'm still cold. That's 5 years ago. I'm still cold, man.
Hes, you're
Good
up.
one. Both very, very nice options. I'm gonna go back like a generation. This is like one of those shoes that, like, when I was younger, this is the one that I wanted. And this is a Nike Air Force 180 high pump. This is the only one that actually Nike hasn't retroed out of the 3 pumps that they've created. Again, 91, man, it's just definitely a throwback. I got this one off of eBay like years and years ago, but it's the most pristine pair right here. David Robinson wore these ones, one of my favorite players back then. And it's just one of those iconic shoes that's just so crazy looking and not something you see very much anymore. And again, man, just look at how crazy clean that version is, right? So please talk to me nice.
Salute to the Admiral, and also talk to him nice, because he's going way back into the archives for those. All right, so let me recap the round. We have Rachel with the Air Jordan 11 Breads, followed by Faizal with the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG All-Star Chameleon, and then Hes closing out the round with the Nike Air Force 180 High. Let's move on to the next round. Rachel, you're up.
All right, it's story time, because that's what I do. So my next shoe is significant, especially given what's transpired in the sneaker world as of late. And that is the Off-White UNC Air Jordan 1s. Story time with these bad boys. I had been wanting to get these for several years. I had in an offer. It was accepted the night before he passed. The day he passed, the order was canceled. The seller was like, nah, boo, I want to get that money. I was heartbroken. I thought there's no way I'm ever going to get these shoes. Like, it's a wrap. It's not going to happen. The universe came through. I was able to hit on these a couple weeks ago, and I'm so hyped to have this colorway in my collection. So with that, talk to me nice, boo.
Respect.
Talk to me nice.
Respect. I mean, you got the light show out. Respect.
You might need to put those stunner shades back on you had on to kick off the show, Tony. You know, there's a lot of heat coming from us. There you go, baby. Yes.
I'm just going to conduct the rest of the episode just like this. All right. Faizal, you're up.
I want to apologize to Hes because, again, I think we're both going a little bit more newer than the old school, but I'm a newer sneaker-ish guy. And so the history and tradition is still not there. So I got stories that kind of relate to moments through my career. And so this one is from 2019, the Pine Dunks, which were given to me by a friend at Nike. I remember I was doing a big New Year's show on Sportsnet. They want me to wear like the tux and everything, but I got to go with my style on the bottom. So do you guys have anything, you know, in the green? And I knew what I was doing. These were coming out, right?
The
like
big finesse is coming.
Do you have anything in like green or red that, you know, you can send me? I'll give it back after too if you want. Just want it for the shoot, you know? And to my door in a couple days, these. And I was like, this is crazy. Somewhere between filming the show and the release date, I also interviewed the Raptors who were playing on Christmas that year. And it was so rare. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. They asked me to go interview them about some Christmas themed things. So I was like, all right, obviously I got to rock these again. And they hadn't come out yet. They were not coming out for a couple weeks. And I had players asking me, yo, like, where'd you get these? Who's the plug? Can you hook me up? I was like, Anytime I get to flex on an athlete, it is a perfect time to just say, talk to me nice.
There we go. Okay. Wow. Shout out to you for finessing the network and then pulling up the Scotiabank Arena. Team early. Big respect.
Team early, man.
Ooh, okay. Hes, I don't know how you gonna top that one, man.
Like having a plug like that's got to be nice for sure. I miss those days. I don't get too much of that anymore. I did want to bring out these guys though. So I know I had some older stuff previous, but I wanted to show these guys just because I was actually able to get these because a friend hit on them. Shout out to Jen Jenizer, if you don't know her. Another YouTuber as well. Excellent social media stuff. She takes amazing pictures as well. And it's one of those ones I've worn them a handful of times here and there. Did date night with the wife and stuff. But I'm in Cactus Plant Flea Market. The crystals are crazy on it. It's such a blingy pair of shoes. And I put this, it came with a lace like thing. It's not even a lace thing. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to wear it like this, but I had to put it on for some extra little color there. I've always said the Nike Dunk was like a Dunk low was better than a Jordan 1 or the Air Force 1 low. Like, so I've just been an OG like fan of the Dunks for a long time now. So it's cool to be able to see a new wave of love come for the Dunks. And, you know, I'm part of that wave too, as much as like I like some of the older collabs and stuff that they did. The new stuff has been crazy too. So I'm here for all of it. Yeah. But please talk to me nice, ladies and gents.
You put the please in front of it. Okay.
Respectful.
What a gentleman and a scholar.
Manners. I was supposed to have manners, I think. I don't know.
All right. Well, let me recap this round. We have Rachel with the Off-White Air Jordan 1 High UNCs, followed by Faizal with the Off-White Nike Dunk Low Pine Green. And then we have Hes closing it out with the Nike Cactus Plant Flea Market Swarovski Dunk Low Pure Platinum. All right, folks, it is now time for the trivia round. That's right. I'm giving each and every one of you an opportunity to win a $100 gift card. All you have to do is answer a trivia question of my choosing. 25 seconds on the clock. Hands where I can see them so you can't Google any answers. We'll start it off with Rachel. Rachel, are you ready?
Let's do this, man.
Okay. What is the name of the latest Ivy Park collection that Beyonce and Adidas released last year? 25 seconds on the clock.
So, I don't wear Adidas. Beehive, don't come for me.
But it's Beyonce though.
I know, but I don't. So I remember it was like, there was that blue, icy,
10 seconds.
I like I said, there's something icy
5 seconds.
collection. I don't know.
All right. Are you bowing out of this question?
Yes.
Okay. The answer we were looking for is Halls of Ivy.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that? Wow.
Should probably know that.
My bad.
Beehive.
Don't look for me. I love you all. Please don't come for me.
All right.
They're coming.
Yeah. Faizal, are you ready for your question?
Absolutely not. Let's go.
Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks has his first signature sneaker with Adidas and collaborated with a record label. What record label was it? 25 seconds.
Just saw this.
Yes, I you know this, right? Okay.
I think so.
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds.
Def Jam.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. I got nothing.
You had half of it right. We were looking for So Death.
Oh,
baby. Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no, you're right, man.
We were looking for So Death.
You're right. I knew it, Atlanta based. I should have. Anyways, all right.
Hes, are you ready for your question?
I feel like you dug deep for me. So
Someone's got to win something.
Yeah.
No, represent for us,
Please,
Hes.
Hes.
We're counting on you.
I'm not gonna
We're
lie,
counting
I
on
kind of
you.
did dig
Finish
deep
strong.
for Hes.
yeah, I feel feeling.
I mean, yo, you more seasoned than Obey, my man. All right.
Man.
All right, your question is, who is responsible for designing the Nike Air More Up tempos?
Oh man, I should probably
25
know
seconds.
that. I would, if I had to guess, it would be Petrie, but I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. I'm gonna say Petrie, but
Is that your final answer?
what's my final? I don't really know.
So you're saying Jason Petrie designed
Yeah,
the Nike
I don't-
Air More Up tempos.
I'm saying he probably worked with the guy that did.
Okay, we cannot accept that as an answer, but the correct answer was Wilson Smith.
Ah,
Wilson Smith designed the Nike Air More Up tempos.
he did a great job on those. I love that pair. I have a pair over there somewhere.
That was the trivia round. I guess we could proceed to the final round. Rachel, let's see the last shoe in your selection.
All right. So this is hands down, and I know we all love our sneakers, and I think it's hard to pick just one, but this shoe 1,000,000% is my favorite sneaker. If I had to take one sneaker and go to a desert island, this would be the shoe I'd be taking. And that is the Melody Asani Air Jordan 1 Fearless Connection. And it's a mid, which I know people have very strong feelings about mid, but I love this shoe as a female designer. The innovation in this, I mean, the clock, the inspirational message that's around the bottom of this. I love that the shoes are not identical, that there's different colorways on each one. But for me, in terms of supporting other female designers, what she has done in the industry, I love this shoe. And this is hands down the #1 shoe in my collection for those reasons. And with that, Tony, with my final prop, talk to me nice, baby.
Okay. You see the watch, you know what time it is. You better talk
what
to her
time it
nice. Faizal, last
Okay.
shoe. Let's see it.
Last one. Again, nothing like sentimental, nothing like prehistoric or anything. Just a stupid, funny story that makes me think of these shoes a lot. They're the Off-White Volts, okay? This was the one shoe in my entire life I hit on US sneakers. I'm in Canada. US sneakers doesn't ship to Canada, but there are ways in which you can, at least used to be able to, kind of maybe finesse the system a tiny bit, all right? I had a friend that lived in the States. One was my cousin in Florida who, if I wanted like a general pair that just didn't come out in Canada, I would just ship to her. I would try for all of them and ship them to Florida, but for some reason, the default address when I logged in that day was set to this girl's apartment in New York. Problem is, this girl and I didn't talk anymore. A bit of a problem. So I messaged her, right? And I'm like, hey, like, happy almost Christmas. You must be coming home soon, right? Like, cause she lived here, but she went to school in New York. You know how you said I could add your address to this and like raffles and such? Turns out, like, I ended up winning one. Do you mind just shipping it to me and I will pay for everything, obviously? Or if you're so inclined, can you bring them with you to Toronto when you come? Because this was close to Christmas time, holiday time. She ends up missing the delivery. She's not out of New York yet. She's just not at her house that day. Customer service with Nike, yo, can you send this to Florida? My other address, I accidentally put the wrong one because I was there for the school and now I'm back for the holidays. And they're like, yeah, no problem. Except obviously they never did it. I paid resale, which was much cheaper than they would have ever been like today. I bought them pretty close to the time that they released, but I always think of the story, and her and I, we're cool now. We're friends, in fact, now, but like, I've never brought up the shoe incident because I don't want us to revert back to not being friends. So that was a rare instance where she was like, talk to me nice. And even still, I'm not gonna do this for you, but I got them now. Cost me a couple hundred more than I wish, but you know, whatever. Talk to me nice.
I could only imagine Nike customer service was saying, hey, can you redirect the Off-White shoes to my new address? Hey, Bill, get a load of this guy.
Look at this guy. Yeah, look at this guy.
Did you get your retail money back or no?
I did. I got refunded, so whatever. It's all good.
All right. Hes, close it out strong for us.
Sometimes you got to go there, and this is one of those ones that is important to myself because this is my first pair of non-Nike Jordan sneakers. Damian Lillard came to the Blazers, and this is his, like, before he had his signature shoe. This is the real deal, like Town Biz version that he ended up releasing, limited like to what 530 here. The fact that he signed it was dope. I gotta wait in line and then go meet him and then have him sign him and stuff. But it was my very first pair that kind of helped bring me away from the Nike Jordan world that I've grown to love, which I still do. The thing is like the opportunities have been absolutely unbelievably good for me after I opened my vision from what I've been used to loving. And it's not like I can't love those things again, but this is the one that opened my eyes. This came out before the Adidas Boost, like Ultra Boost came out. I mean, I had hundreds of pairs in my sneaker collection before I even thought about like this could be an option. And then go figure, it's this shoe, not my favorite looking shoe, but definitely the one that put me on the map for being able to review other shoes from other brands. So yeah, please talk to me nice.
Wow, that's 3 pleases in 3 rounds.
I love Dame Dollar. I'm here for all of that.
Show that Melody Asani watch again.
Yeah, Dame time.
Go, baby. It's time to go.
Okay, let me recap the last round. We have Rachel with the Melody Asani Women's Air Jordan 1 Mid Fearless, followed by Faizal with the Nike Air Force 1 Off-White Vault, and then Hes closing it out with the Adidas Real Deal Damian Lillard Town Biz. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes another episode of Top 3. Are there any final thoughts before I actually close it out?
It's nice to work with you guys, meet with you guys. Rachel, the Off-White ones, super nice. I have mine right there. And to follow up with your story about the stolen package of getting that sneakers out, I actually got those on sneakers originally, and then they canceled my order. So shame on you, sneakers. I mean, they thought I was cheating, which of course, if anybody knows me, it's not happening. So then I DJ'd a wedding for somebody and actually got his pair. I mean, he ended up gifting me a pair of them as part of the payment for the wedding. So
all right, well, big respect to you 3. If you're watching this and not subscribed to the SoleSavy YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. And also let us know in the comments below who you thought had the better top 3. Until next time, she is Rachel, he is Faizal, that is Hes, I am Tony, and we are out of here. Peace.